I know this is a dusty, crusty situation, and guys don't want to hear it, but I'm going to be doing the breakdown and giving you the grown man interpretation of what's going on here. Something that'll give you somewhat of a mental psychological reference. If you are somewhat well versed with dysfunctional Negroes, on the internet is a guy by the name of Eligio Bishop, aka Nature Boy, aka the leader of Carbon Nation, aka God Almighty, aka I am the Black Messiah, aka I came from the earth, I eat my own doo-doo, and oh yeah, did I remind you, I'm God, Jesus, Allah, Muhammad, and Buddha at the same time. That Nature Boy. He recently got arrested, and he had a little polygamous thing going on. Now, the only reason I bring him up in this particular case is because you can kind of see how black females are, and how they will gather up around relatively gross ass dudes. Like, this dude is gay. He proclaimed that his offspring played with his you-know-what. And they like to gather up around sicko, weirdo, nasty, pathetic dudes like this. And part of the reason why they throw the word mammy around is because there's no such thing as a woman really being single, strong, and independent. What a female is going to do emotionally, psychologically, is that she's going to substitute not having a child by making the men that she fools around with in her life, her children, her dependents, her babies. Womansphere, I ain't gonna play nothing from her channel, but she's been screaming about these people. She's starting to scream about these people now. And what I suspect is that she's the unnecessary or the unwanted girl number 4, who's in her 40s, who's just a little bit too much up there in age. And Taz, love him or hate him, doesn't want to necessarily add her to the clique. She's a little bit too noisy, a little bit too messy. But I'm going to let this play for a second and give you the grown man interpretation of what's being said here. Hold on just some seconds. Bear with me. Please bear with me.
Respond to you motherfuckers. Y'all don't know, you ain't, maybe you need to join my Patreon. I got 4 different videos titled Sin Don't Respond to Motherfuckers. She's not going to respond to you stupid motherfuckers. She's just not. Even if she wanted to go in on me, she ain't gonna do it for you niggas. It's not gonna happen. And you're fucking dumb for not knowing the person you're talking about. Anybody who's stupid enough to believe Cynthia's supposed to come on here and go against who she is, you're fucking dumb. That's who ain't finna say shit. I know the rest of you stupid, clout chasing, low level, remedial motherfuckers got so much to say. It's one person that I don't expect to say shit. I don't give a fuck what come out. Hey man, Sin ain't getting involved in no dumbass, low level ass, pathetic ass shit like that. And I don't expect her to.
Okay. Grown man interpretation. Okay. And pardon my profanity. I may have to put this on 18 plus. My biatches, my itches. I'm trying to clean the channel up. But this is the grown man interpretation. Look, I got my bitches on lock. This polygamous relationship right here is different. We're not going to be all out there in the open, in the public with that. Look, Cynthia G done been through some stuff. She got a big channel. She's making money. She ain't got time, nor she really don't have time at all to have another big old scandal like this blow all up. Look, I got my women on lock. Y'all can sit up there and bug her and harass her and try to get her to come out and tell the details of what's going on between us. But I got these 3 women, or 2 at least, on lock. And that's Nylah and Cynthia. And here's the deal. There's nothing new about Taz being a grapist or his son being a grapeist or whatever. There's nothing new about that. Uncle Suge been screaming that since 2018. It's 2022. Nubian narcissistic abuse, aka I am the Cookie Monster, Monstar. Some of y'all probably know her. She do a lot of videos about Clydiva. I ain't listened to Clydiva in about a year. I might scroll over to her channel and try to You know, maybe I have a few brain cells to burn. But they've been exposing Nylah like for years. That female Nubian narcissistic abuse, the I Am Cookie Monster, she exposed a few years ago that Nylah got a butt lift. She was down in Mexico. Her and Taz was homeless on the beach in a van, and she did all that for him. And also, this is how I know. See, I had a bigger channel struck down, man. When I be getting these channels struck down, man, I be losing so much. I really do, man. I just be losing so much when I get them channels struck down. Because you could glue this all together. Like if I could have all three of the channels that I had, y'all would be like, oh, I see. This nigga know what he talking about. I see what you saying. You got it all together. You got all the evidence. Because see, I used to have this old video. This was from way back in like 2017. And it was this female named Uppity Unicorn. A lot of y'all probably know her. I think her name is now just Uppity. But her name was Uppity Unicorn. Taz was going to move in with her. And I remember
on the Black Channel. We used to.
What? I accidentally hit the button for Jason Black Channel. But on that chick Uppity Unicorn, right? She was gonna move this dude in with her. And he was gonna bring a PlayStation 3 and a California king size. And her and Nylah got into a nasty, ugly little fight. Not a physical fight, but just on the internet. Uppity Unicorn got some big breasts, and she's tall. But Nylah thought it'd be a good idea to just expose her naked pictures all over the place. So Nylah was exposing her pictures. And Nylah was harassing her on Instagram real bad. And see, the female, she actually came out and did a 1-hour video where she explained all of this. You know, she did and I had the video, man, because I just sat there and recorded it. You know what I'm saying? Man, I done had so much stuff, man. It'll trip you out, man. Like, I had this one video of this Hebrew Israelite female. You know, she came out of this camp, and she talked about all the stuff that was going on, how the dudes was using girls' food stamps, and some of the women was dumb, and, you know, the guys was taking their welfare benefits and using them on other women and trying to go to Ethiopia. And I'm like, man, this is black people are a disaster, man. We are a disaster, but I'm going to tell you what this is. It's a bunch of messy polygamy. And like I say, love him or hate him, I'm just putting either my love or my hate aside for this dude. But Cynthia G, and I'm going to hypothesize and tell you, you know, I guess give my little 2-cent psychological analysis of why women fool around with dudes like Taz. Taz is, you know, to some degree or another version of Robert Perkins, the dude Cynthia G got pregnant by. You know, Robert Perkins had 5 kids by 4 different women. You know, somebody without a good reputation with the women, you know, a little bit of a, you know, alligator swag, you know, a little serpentine to himself, street, you know, little dirt around the top of his shirt. That's the type of dudes a lot of women like. And that's what a lot of dudes talk about when they go to the Dominican Republic, about how dirty a lot of these women's husbands be. She be a fine ass Latina, but man, this little dude is dusty and dirty, you know. That's how a lot of women are. But I'm gonna tell it to you like this. If a woman is single, a woman is just designed to have a baby. If a woman never has a real baby, if she's never really a mama, she's gonna substitute being a mama to a baby by making her man, her big old child. And they will have this inherent emotion or feeling inside of them to feel needed and wanted by a reliant male child. That's why a lot of women will actually say, I want boys. And even my mama treats my daughter a little bit cold. She's not as cozy with my daughter as she is with my sons. She's real ugly. And see, my mom is by herself. You know, she's 68 by herself, you know, not putting moms on Front Street, but just telling the truth. And she's very cuddly, and man, she do everything. She helped my sons get loans, buy them cars. Yeah. She spoiled them to death, you know. But my daughter, I have to go get my daughter and actually take her to Granny. Like real talk. But just a little bit of education. I hope you learned a little something. This is a bunch of messy polygamy to a very undeserving, dusty ass, big giant baby. And like I said, he didn't have this stuff going on with these little conscious, you know, uppity, diverse, whatever the hell females for years. And this is nothing new. And Womansphere, she's not exposing nothing new on this. She's just mad. She's the oldest female. She's light skinned, but all this stuff she exposing on Nylah is just anger. It's just anger based mess. It's nothing new. And it's just the type of stuff that comes from a hurt place where it seems like, to me, I'm going to just keep it real. Seems like y'all had something going on, or seem like y'all got something going on. And it ain't just a bunch of back and forth little internet mess. It's way deeper than that. I'm out.